bars make this.
Sinner.
Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.
Outta. What's going on, Juco?
I keep on falling, falling and falling. Will I ever reach the bottom? I'm sorry, 'cause I keep on falling, falling and falling. The dealer of pain is what they call me. And I keep on falling, falling, falling. Will I ever reach the bottom? I'm sorry. I keep on falling, 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 falling. The dealer of pain is what they call me. And I keep on falling, falling, falling. Will I ever reach the bottom? I'm sorry. I keep on falling, 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 falling. The dealer of pain is what they call me.
Gabriel, what's good today? What's good today?
Suicide's on one. Suicide, motherfuckers. Shouts to dome. We're all in. Fuck it up. Do it again. Ooh, yeah.
Yo, family, what's good? Rumble, YouTube, what's happening? What's happening? Welcome to Flat Earth Friday. I know I sound mad quiet. I'm not in my house, y'all. But even still, I wanted to be there for y'all. I wanted y'all to be there with me tonight. Welcome, Flat Earth Friday. It's happening tonight. It's happening. We've got quite a bit to discuss. Oh, look at who it is. Our favorite peoples, Professor Phil. G'day, mate. Welcome, didgeridoo, kangaroo, Vegemite, Marmite, all that. Dunkaroo. Welcome, mate. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. It's good to see y'all. Salads in the house. The true fuse in the house. Professor Phil. Welcome, Professor Phil. Welcome. Roger Ledwell. I said hi to some of y'all, but those that I did mention, I didn't say hi to. See Lightning, what's happening? See Lightning, go see Lightning. Welcome. It's good to see you, brother. See Lightning's in the house. Man, you guys are like my favorite. Man, this is the best chat in the world, yo. Real talk. And I'm not just saying that just to say it. It's flat. Yes, it is indeed. Welcome. Nice fish. Welcome. It's good to see you, man. It's flat. It's in the house. And it's flat. I don't think I've seen you here before, so enjoy yourself. Welcome, Mikasa, Sukasa. Enjoy your time here. Help yourself to anything in the digital fridge. Kick back, relax. But make sure you play nice because these people in here will eat you alive. They ain't playing. Which, speaking of which, I don't know if you guys are subscribed to Alan. Why am I having a stroke right now? Alan Nostrin. Alan Nostrin, good dude, good cat. Um, and one of our guys appeared on his channel and gave him a headache, it seems like. But we love our people in the foundry, right? And so it appears as if it might have been live music. Live music was going to Alan Nostrin's channel, and some words were had, but whatever. Live music tends to be a live wire. So no harm, no foul. We love our people in the foundry, right? We love live music. Big Greg is in the house all the way from Houston, ruffling some feathers. It is what it is. But apparently it seemed to have annoyed Alan Nostrin there just a little bit. But man, Alan, listen, Alan, if you there, if you, I know Alan, I think you stay out in Montana, but listen, Greg's a good dude. He ruffles some feathers from time to time. He has his own opinions. It is what it is, man. He's a pretty accomplished cameraman, um, and all that craziness. So, yeah, man, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. So be patient. Be patient with him. Greg's a good dude. Greg is a good dude. And so is Alan. Alan Nostrin. Everybody that knows Alan, we know that Alan posts from time to time. So Alan's a good dude as well. So all these guys, you guys are sub to my channel. So It is what it is, man. You guys are really, really knowledgeable in the things that you present and the stuff that it is that you do. So, like, I take from everybody. It's not that I take, but I like to share what it is that you guys present. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that we all have the final answer, but I think we all provide something. We all bring something to the banquet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a big old smorgasbord of information and knowledge, and you guys do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just any one person. So this foundry is very, very important to the community, and don't think that it's one person that brings it all to the table, man. This is what makes us so great, I think, in my opinion. Man, I'm looking wild as hell. It's like my nostrils is as big as my eyes, it seems like. Damn, man. This lighting is not forgiving at all, or this lack of lighting. Well, just so you guys know, man. I mean, just I ain't keeping no secrets or nothing like that. So it's been a crazy week, man. Death in the family and stuff like that. Lost my uncle. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. Grew up with him and stuff like that. So back on the East Coast and gonna spend some time with family and pay my respects to my late uncle and stuff like that. So it is what it is. But he lived a good life. He lived a good life. He has a good family and everything. So and I'm real close with my cousins. So that's why the background look crazy and I'm looking dark as hell. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got my regular light like I normally do. So I'm looking dark, nostrils looking extra big. So you don't. Maybe I can see my hat, this hat that I've been rocking lately, the divorced dads. You know what I'm saying? So in case you guys don't know, I appreciate you, Maria. Thank you very much, and thank you, ABC. I appreciate that. Thank you, Dr. Bass Ackwards. What's happening, family? It's good to see you, man. And so for all y'all, and thank you for the condolences, y'all, and thank you, Roger. Thank you for the condolences. I really appreciate it. We got this one life, man. We have this one life. So it's best that we do the best we can with the time we got. You know what I'm saying? It's do the best we can with the time we got. Salad, what's happening? Salad with a little bit of dressing on the side. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And thank you, Nano. Thank you for that. So gonna spend some time with the fam and get some Haitian food, see some family that I hadn't seen in a while. But that's how it usually is, man. Family gets together and then they're like, we need to see each other more often. And it's like, yeah, man, it's y'all know what it be. We always say that. We always talk that shit. And then we go our separate ways. And then it's like, not until the next funeral. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, Emilios, man, what's happening, brother? It's good to see you, man. Stopped at Jaren's today for 5 minutes. He's been coveting flat earthers to globers. Oh, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? And it's like, it's a crazy place. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's wild to see that. Yeah, Milios, man. You see what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, any one of y'all, I highly recommend you guys visit Jaren's channel. The place is totally different. It's totally different. It's totally different. Like I wouldn't never in a million years. Oh, no. It's not a problem, sis. I appreciate you, Maria Walker. Thank you. And yeah, that's right. Flat out fudge. What's going on, family? What's happening, brother? It's good to see you, man. What's happening? Kentucky Fried Children. Jesus. What's wrong with y'all people, man? What kind of name? Jesus Christ. I needed that. But anyway, but yeah, man, you go to Jaren's channel. That's what it is. And then he's selling his stuff. You know what I'm saying? Jaren don't care, man. That dude ain't got no kind of shame. He don't. That dude is a trip minus the luggage, man. Real talk. I'm not even going to sit there and talk bad about this man or his name, but that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna shake my head. Like you could go to his channel and you could see for yourself all that. But man, I'm not gonna talk bad about the dude, but this is stuff that, like I said, Flat Earth Banjo, he was talking about, and a lot of people in the community with the big channels, they were saying that he was going to do this. And it's a shame that he does it, but you want to know something? It seems he ain't got no shame, man. He don't care. He don't care. And you see all if his flat earth merchandise is 50%. That dude is wild, man. I can't even be mad at him for that. It's like, it was hilarious when YouTube faked his chat numbers saying 5K in the chat, only 150 likes. I called it out. It went down to 1K in about a minute. Wow. Wow. Yep. That's right. That's right. Yeah, man. Rethink Inc. What's happening, family? It's good to see you, bro. And I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what. He's For the people that are still rocking with him, for those that are still rocking with him, that's telling as well. Because you figure if they were real flat earthers, they would instantly find him to just be toxic. You know what I'm saying? And just back away. But those that still rock with him, that says a lot. That also shows that these people were not real flat earthers. They weren't real. They weren't real. I could see if you still rock with him, but you're like kind of slowly weaning your way off because it's hard. Like I get it. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Um, it's tough when you have grown accustomed to somebody and you kind of get close with them. And so like we're human, right? I understand. But at the same time, what I do understand is when you get betrayed by somebody that you trusted, like I get that part too. And you find them unbearable. And then you want to like instantly run from them. You can't stand the sound of their voice. You can't stand the smell of them, the sight of them, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I understand both sides. But for those that haven't cut and run from him altogether after that stunt he pulled, that says a lot. That says a lot about those people. But you know what, man? I wish him the best. I wish him the best, whatever that is, but not in my camp. Carrie Skates, what's going on, brother? It's good to see you. Shannon Emerson, my sister. What's happening, girl? It's good to see you. Carrie Skates, what's good, brother? Donald Piasek, what's good, man? Donald's in the house, okay. It's good to see y'all, man. I'm real happy, man. Anytime I see y'all, man, it makes my heart jump. You know what I'm saying? Jump for my love. Jump in. Doom, 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 doom. Feel the touch. Jump in it. Remember that song by the Pointer Sisters? Y'all remember that? Said, jump, jump for my love. Jump, you know my heart can make you happy. Let me stop. Let me stop. I'm over there singing, man. I got a funeral to go to tomorrow and everything, man. I love the Pointer Sisters. Cause when we kiss, ooh, fire. Doom, 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 doom. Let me stop. I'm over here tripping. I'm not doing music videos tonight, man. We talking flat earth. And I'm not going to sit here and talk bad about people, man. Even though some people do deserve it, man. But it is what it is, man. I'm not going to sit here and harp on it. But I don't know if you guys have been watching. Listen, you guys, if you don't know, you guys have got to give Mikey Smith, show him a little bit more love, man. Mikey Smith has been coming out and showing some stuff that we are not accustomed to seeing. And so thank you, Pebbles. Ha ha ha, you funny. I'm definitely keeping my day job. I'm definitely keeping my day job. I ain't making no kind of change singing. I can tell you that much. Not too confident in what's it now, unless yeah, yeah, unless he calls out Jaren. But he ain't gonna do that, man. Those guys are like Heckle and Jekyll, you know. So those guys are real close, but they have a great version. Bruce Springsteen wrote that song? Really? Really? Wow. Okay. I love that song. I'm riding in your car. You turn on the radio. You're pulling me close. I just say no. I say I don't love you, but my words they lie. 'Cause when we kiss, ooh, fire. I used to love that song as a kid, man. I don't know why. I got them. I got them corny song love. You know what I'm saying? Love songs. I've always been a big fan of like love songs, slow jams, and stuff like that. And and all them corny songs. You know what I'm saying? I damn. There's this so Delilah. I don't know if you guys are familiar with but you hear on the radio, Delilah. She used to come on the radio and everything, and so she would come on and play them love jams. And man, I used to eat them things up as a kid. And it's like, man, love songs. I always love songs, slow jams. Always been my thing. Always been my go-to. But you know, you can't play that stuff in front of your friends that need to be hard and everything. If you play them, then they look at you soft kind of. So you can't be playing that in front of some of your friends. But after a while, it's like, man, I grew old and I'm like, man, whatever, man. I'm gonna play the soft music. It is what it is. I love slow jams, man. I love slow jams. But let me stop. I'm over here talking shit. Anyway, I was talking about Mikey Smith. Mikey Smith, if you don't know, I'm going to learn y'all. Mikey Smith, horizontally opposed. Hey, Mikey. Mikey Smith's channel, horizontally opposed. Right? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop it in the chat. You guys make sure you sub to Mikey Smith's channel because I sincerely feel that what he's bringing to the community doesn't get enough attention. It does not get enough attention. And why am I saying that? Well, we're still kind of stuck on the final experiment, which I think there needs to be a segment of us that is like kind of picking through the final experiment because I do feel that there's a little bit more that we can get from it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to totally abandon it. I get that. But at the same time, there needs to be the vast majority of us that needs to keep looking forward into what the community has and what the community is going to present to the rest of the world. Now, Sam Abukaya, Flat Earth Recon, he comes on the show from time to time. We love Sam over here. And Sam Abukaya mentioned something that I feel is important. If we want the system to play for us, we need to play the system, right? So that means that if we're serious about our convictions as flat earthers, right? If we're serious about this science or true science, real science, right? Then we need to find people that are going to play in our corner. We need to find those that are going to speak for us, right? If we truly feel that this system, if we feel that we're going to play the game, if we feel that the game needs to be played, then we need to play the game is what I'm saying. I'm talking all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely need to consider something in that realm. There's certain words I don't want to say because they sound nasty. They feel nasty when I say them. When I say like government and stuff like that, I kind of it's just I don't want to say that word. Or legislation. I'm just like, oh Jesus. But that's the reality of the world we live in. That's the reality of the America that we live in today, right? And so this may be the proper step. Because if we're going to play that game, then let's play that fucking game, right? Because here's the thing that we need to consider. There are people out there with this that believe what it is that we believe, right? And there are those with this and this and this that believe what we believe, but they don't have anybody to grab them, point them in the right direction, and then shoot. You understand? So once they see a little bit more of this and a little bit more of this, but mostly this, once they see this coming in their direction, then I think we can make waves. I truly think we can make waves. And that now this isn't my idea, but this was more something from Flat Earth Banjo, right? Flat Earth Banjo and them. This is something that they'd mentioned. And I think this is something we definitely might want to consider, right? Now, this is a little bit of a dangerous game that I feel we could possibly be playing. It could be dangerous, right? Because no matter how much money you give those guys, sometimes it doesn't sound like they're speaking the words that you want them to speak, right? They don't go all the way. And before I continue, let me say what's up to a couple of you guys. Serious business. What's going on, family? God's watching this flat Earth. How you doing, family? It's good to see you. Post anything too. How you doing, brother? How's everything? It's good to see you. Good to see you. God's watching this flat Earth. You've been here for a little bit, man, and I'm really happy to see you. Really happy to see you. Actually, all you guys that I just mentioned just now, man. Serious business. It's flat. God's watching this flat Earth. Post anything too. Post anything too. You've been around for a minute too, brother. You know what I'm saying? And it's good to see y'all, man. It's real good to see y'all. So this is. I was wondering what you guys think about that. What you guys think about possibly getting our government. Jesus, I'm sorry, I had to say that. Let me go. Getting our government to start to speak for us. And how would that look? Yes, a flat earth lobby. I listen, whatever, a flat earth lobby, yes. How else? And that's the man, that's the man that we spoke of earlier today. Live music, what's going on, Big G? How you doing, brother? I saw you having your little duel with other personnel out there. But it's good to see that we have live and lively discussions with others in the community, whether you agree or not. It is what it is. There's no hate, no hate. Just whether you agree or you disagree, it's okay, man. It's okay. It's a-okay. Turn Trump flat. That would be nice. That would be nice if we turn Trump flat. Biblical Earth is the truth. It is. Now I think what we could do possibly is put our money where our mouth is and get these dudes to speak the truth. Use their own weapons against them and speak the truth. Absolutely. And I appreciate you, Greg. Thank you for that. Thank you. So I think you might be talking to me, Dr. Bass Ackwards, what's going on, brother? It's good to see you. It's good to see you, Dr. Bass Ackwards. What I'm saying is start genning up however which way we want to do it. Gen up some funds, start giving it to the lobby, start putting people in there. I wouldn't even know how that looks like, and I'm not trying to talk like I know how it looks like. That's the thing. I'm presenting the idea. That's why I'm presenting the idea to the foundry, because here's the thing. I don't have the idea, right? But I'm presenting the idea to you guys because maybe you guys know how things like that work, how they happen. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not claiming to know, act as if I'm the keeper of secrets because I don't know. But I think that if the idea were presented to you guys, that maybe you would see and maybe you would know who to talk to. I think I'd know who to talk to, but if these people are already in office, right? I don't know if you could go in there and just talk to them. Which is why, if we would have somebody that knows the annals of lobbying and government and stuff like that, if we already have somebody that's already close, maybe somebody in here knows That's why I don't just rely on myself. I talk to the collective. Somebody in here knows somebody. Somebody knows somebody. Too many people to for somebody to not know somebody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody knows somebody. So, and the reason being is because we have, and I was getting to Mikey Smith. Mikey Smith has been coming up and showing things that I'm not used to seeing, right? And it's a big deal. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten as much traction as I think he should be getting. He's gotten not even a drop of what I think he should be getting. Not even a drop of it. So what he's been showing from his binoculars, even these aren't even telescopes. Like people give him shit for not having a telescope and not being super extravagant with how he captures this freaking data in the sky. But the way he gets it, it doesn't matter if it's a telescope. I don't care if it's a magnifying glass. I don't care if it's a microscope. It doesn't matter. The fact is he's getting it. Okay. The fact is he is getting this stuff, and it's remarkable because that doesn't look like anything that we have ever seen. We've never seen it like that. We've never seen it like that. So for him to get this information and for it to just sit there, I think is a travesty. You understand what I'm saying? Because these guys are making claims that they're going to go places. That's not at all true. That's not at all true. So I think somebody should be getting this information and just dropping it in everybody's lap somehow. Somehow. Who's ASMR? What is that? So Carrie skates. Okay, I understand. This is why I'm not talking about anybody to vote or anything, but just getting somebody in a lobby, somebody to go in there and lobby and kind of pull strings if at all possible. I'm presenting it because I don't know. You understand? I'm presenting it because I don't know. The no voters outvote all the voters every time. That's a good one. That's a good point. Sirius satellite radio doesn't work in the mountains and many plains of Wyoming. That's suspicious. Exactly. Good point. Wow, I didn't even know. I've never even been to Wyoming, but that's crazy that you know that. But folks that live in places that are desolate like that know, right? I myself live in a desolate place, and this Elon Musk internet doesn't even work that well where I work. But then again, I've got canopy around me, and it works great in the wintertime because the canopy doesn't have all the leaves, covering the line of sight that I would be getting up. So exactly. Exactly, Roger Ledwell, exactly. So looks like it's flat has the same problem as I do. He has the same exact problem. But anyway, back to Mikey Smith. So let me show you guys Mikey Smith's channel. I'm over here talking about Mikey Smith like, he's not even here to defend himself, but I'm talking about Mikey Smith in a good way. Here's this channel right here, Mikey Smith, horizontally opposed. And Mikey's got a cornucopia of craziness over here. So here's one of his videos right here. I don't know what the hell's going on over there. We're gonna ignore that. Mikey Smith just look like he playing with the videos, something like that. Mikey Smith playing games. Here's Sirius once more. If you hadn't seen it, we're gonna play it real quick. We're gonna play.
This is the craziest thing ever, man. It wasn't like that.
So if you look at C Lightning's logo or his thumbnail, that's C Lightning's thumbnail right there. That right there is like Sea Lightning's 300s. That's his logo. So I don't know where Mikey Smith is at, but if you're here, Mikey Smith, if you're awake, Mikey Smith, yeah, we're talking bad about you right now. Just kidding. We're not talking bad about you. Mikey without makeup, exactly. But here it is right here. Let's get back to Mikey Smith's video. Here we go.
Yeah, a little.
With a funnel.
Yeah, fun. Okay.
I've never seen that before. Holy fuck, what am I catching here? What the fuck is that?
Oh, I know. I see it. I see it. Yeah. It's like one of those dunce caps. Yeah.
And then you could see Sirius just drifting off. Jeez.
What the hell?
Wow.
That wasn't there before. And why is it flashing up there?
Wow.
What is this? This is
I'm here with the laser. Maybe we'll.
holy frick, Bob. What the hell? Yeah, is that? Yeah. What the?
Interesting. Absolutely interesting. Anyway, so saying all that basically to say that I really think we need to get information like that. I don't know if you guys, Mikey Smith, what's good, brother? It's good to see you, man. We were just talking bad about you. Yeah. Yeah, if you've never seen that, it's absolutely remarkable. So, Mikey Smith, come on in if you have the time, if you have the bandwidth, come on in. Love to have you on. Anybody else also come on in, Porter. I know you're probably around. You're probably tired as hell too. So come on in, make your way in. I know I'm talking low, but I'm in a place where I must talk low. I cannot talk loud. Talking loud. Porter, welcome, man.
Welcome, welcome. Good
How
evening.
you doing?
All right, all right.
All right.
Yeah.
So, ooh, and what I was mentioning,
Really.
bef- before we, yes, it is. It is. I think I don't think this has gotten enough noise. What Mikey's been doing, I don't
Mhm.
think it's been getting enough, not nearly as enough noise as what it should be getting.
Right.
But I think we need to change that.
So I've got questions about the lensing. I'm wondering if we can, because infrared, if I'm not mistaken, or is it ultraviolet? No, infrared or
Oh, that
ultraviolet. Which one picks up the white? Ultraviolet, right?
which one picks up what? I'm sorry.
The white, the white of heat. That's I know that's thermal.
Oh,
Which one? I
so
can't even
that's
think of it. Which one does
so
the
I
light?
think I think that's IR, right?
Ultraviolet.
Oh, you mean you mean when you look at it like through a lens?
Like just picks up all natural light that's still remaining, and
Oh,
that
I
way,
don't I don't
if you're
know.
looking through it and it can block. There's one of them, but anyway, there's if there's a lensing effect or some type of RGB ratio, we should be able to put different types of lenses of both, like blue, green, whatever, as in the same as you were mentioning with the blue lenses. And
Right,
probably could
right,
see the
right,
stars in a different. I wonder if he's even tried
right.
something like that. We need to
So
ask him
Mike,
if he comes on.
yes, Mikey Smith, man.
Like if he
Mikey
could try
Smith, man. Yeah, Mike, hold on. I put that dang link in there. Mikey Smith
some
is
different types
in
of
there.
colored lenses, like the red lens, blue.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I wanted to
So I think
see
that would be an
exactly.
interesting thing.
So I did mention that he should see if he could look at it through infrared as well, because my phone has a
Yes.
infrared, has an IR function. So where you could
infrared.
see, and it has a night vision function,
Got you. Night vision.
right?
Yeah.
So I really think that
Yeah. I think these different types of lensing could, because that is light, and it could affect the way we observe it. You never know. Never know.
yes. So at LockSmart, Mikey's done that actually. that's why I'm trying to get Mikey on, because
Okay.
he's done the blue laser on the
Oh,
moon.
oh yeah. He did. I do remember
Did
some
you
type of
see what
testimony
it
about.
did? Did you see what it did to the moon when he
Yeah,
shone
and
that laser on it?
like it
No, no,
shot the
no.
swirly
It
out.
started, those little squiggly things started
Yes.
jumping off of it.
Off of it. Yeah, no, that's weird.
So yeah, Mikey Smith is right there. He's going to be coming on shortly, y'all. Y'all hold your horses. Hold your horses, y'all. Hold your
Yeah,
horses.
and if it's plasma, what if it's some type of discharge though? Like, or like it sucked it up and just did. I don't know.
Right. Something
Or
weird.
if
It
there's
looks
something in it. I don't know. I don't know how big it is. I know the shadow is 248 something miles in diameter. And a
what?
shadow can never be bigger than the object, but always it can be the same size or smaller.
Oh, of the moon?
Yes, the shadow, according to the actual size from a bird's eye view, you can see it from up high. The
Right.
shadow of the moon, it's only 248 miles in diameter.
Really?
Yes, that's what's so wild.
Wow.
So a shadow can never be bigger than the object, right? It can be the same size or smaller,
You sure it's 248, not 238?
or 240, 238, something. I mean, it's small. That's my
You
point.
know what's
I
crazy?
may be misspeaking on the actual size, but it's like small in that same.
Mikey Smith, what's going on?
You may know the shadow of it.
You know what's crazy is that if it is 238,000
30.
miles, right? Say it was 238 or 240. They say that the distance from the Earth to the moon is 240 or 238,000 miles plus.
Well, yeah, this is only 248 miles in diameter.
That's why I'm wondering.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
small.
But there are lies, and then there's those things that could possibly be true as far as the diameter of
Well,
the or the size of the shadow.
well, they're weaseling out of it, and their wizardry is that it's a reverse type of shadow that it can only have, and
Yeah.
that's the reason why it's so small.
Okay.
They
Yeah, they
actually
make
came up with, what did they call that? The shadow of the moon. It's it's
umbra.
almost like the analema, but it's something like that.
It's an
And it's
umbra.
umbra. There you
An
go.
umbra. Yeah.
Yeah, umbra.
Yeah. 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 That's
Yeah,
that's yeah,
yes,
that's
you
like
nailed
a
it, baby.
shadowing effect.
Yeah,
Damn liars. Mikey Smith. Yeah,
that's
man.
what's up.
So Mike,
Yeah.
what we were saying was something that we'd mentioned a few weeks ago. Now, I know, guys, I know in my title that I was talking about a new standard. And yes, that's something that I wanted to talk about further in detail, but we're gonna talk with Mikey Smith a little bit now, as far as the different lenses that you have. Now, I know it's hard enough that you're using a big ass fucking set of binoculars and then somehow you using a dang cell phone to make these things happen. And Greg, I think Live Music you made a comment that I missed out on, but I was really interested to see what it was that it was you said, Greg, because you know Greg does cameras as well. But I'm saying, and Porter's also saying that maybe changing the color of the lens, and I wouldn't even know how you would go about doing that. If you change the color of the lens, but also if you could possibly change the setting of your camera to get like an infrared or whatever. Because like I said, my phone, maybe your phone doesn't, but I know my phone has has a has a black, not a black light, but an infrared setting where you can see at night, or a night light setting. You know what I'm saying? Where you can see at night and everything's black and white and everything. Um, I don't know if you have that capability on your phone or if you were.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
cool.
the whole thing in relating to, I understand the questions.
Mikey.
I don't
I don't
care
know,
if you, I
Mikey.
don't.
Your sound is a little muffled.
Oh, is it okay? How do I fix that?
Then in front of the mic.
Good question. I'll go back out and come back in.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing that last week. Yeah, that's gonna be worth it too, baby. Yeah. These experiments, I think the more that we like, it's almost like pulling back layers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you got independent eyes that care about what they're doing and want results, and
Yes.
that's where it matters. You know, that's what's so awesome.
Mm-hmm. Mikey.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we could still hear you. You just sound really muffled. I don't
Okay.
know if you're using your phone or if you're using a laptop, but
Laptop here.
I don't know if there's a. Oh,
yeah. So yeah, yeah. Whatever it was on, yeah,
is that good now?
yeah. You sound perfectly clear now.
All right. I got the microphone covered.
Yes.
Yeah. What's good, man? It's good to
Yeah.
see you.
So what I was gonna say is I like the questions that people are asking. The first thing is we've got to get these. I'm not blaming the P900 and I'm not blaming the P1000. There's too much moisture in the air that people are trying to record through. Okay. I don't care if you have a $2 cell phone or $1,000 cell phone or a $10,000 cell phone. There's going to be no difference. You have to get that moisture out of the air. I have not had a clear night since last January. All of my pictures and videos are from a year and a half ago to 2 years ago. And I've been going out every single night that it's clear, no clouds, and still you cannot get clear
That
stuff.
much is just too thick. I guess.
Yeah, I've got to get to Las Vegas or Arizona somewhere. I've got to get there, and I know 100% I'll be recording every single star I look at.
So what's the best time of the year for Arizona and Las Vegas? Is it the winter time or is it?
I'm gonna say yes because I checked the weather in Vegas like a week ago, and the humidity was only 20%. Here, it's like 85, 90% humidity.
You swimming in the sky.
Yeah, you cannot record anything with that. I don't care if you have a $10,000 telescope. You ain't gonna see nothing with it, man.
Well, hell.
Well, that's sorry to interrupt, and that's where I put in all of that time and effort to get those 3 clear videos out of 2 years. Right. You know, everybody just, I'm going to get my P1000 and record a blurry star. Okay, well, that's not a star, sorry. And that's what really frustrates me on Facebook and TikTok. Everybody's promoting these watery effect stars. Those are not stars. People have to stop watching those things and agreeing with that because that's their footage. I learned from mine. I was recording that stuff too. I was recording all that blurry crap too. But it took me time to listen to the globe heads. That was the only thing I listened to. They kept saying it's blurry, it's out of focus, and I'm like, but it can't be. I know how to use my camera. You know, it's point and shoot. But I just couldn't figure it out, and so. Like I said, I went out I looked at the Milky Way with my friend's binoculars, and right from there, like obviously out in the country, and it was just a clear night, and I could not believe what I was watching. And I'm like, right from that point, 2 years ago, I said, I got to record this. I have to figure out how to record this because that other stuff is garbage. It's just complete garbage, you know? And even yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. So Shannon Emerson just asked a really good question. At least I think it is. Does elevation matter for what you're trying to do?
I'm going to assume yes. I'm at 730-ish meters above sea level. And so when I went to the observatory a couple of years ago, I think I was closer to 1,000 or 1,100. But then again, I didn't really catch anything that night because there might have been again too much humidity in the air or moisture or whatever. But
so then what about instead of Las Vegas, what about Colorado, someplace like Colorado? Because Colorado's like bone dry, but it's also a mile high.
Exactly. Yes, that could make a huge difference too. I remember going to the conference there in Denver and coming back, and I pulled over to take a pee on the side of the road, and I looked up, and I've never seen the sky so like there was 1 trillion stars there. No exaggeration. I couldn't believe it. You know, like I've never seen so many stars, but I wasn't in the thinking mind yet of recording stars. I'm just like, okay, well, that's pretty nice stars. Let's keep going, driving home. And I left it at that, you know. But now if I ever went there again, yeah, for sure. Yeah. That would be interesting too. I could even, yeah.
So what's your schedule like? What is your schedule like as far as what as far as Left Kung Shaolin, what's going on, brother? It's good to see you. Harmon, what's happening, brother? It's good to see you too, man. Lord Racer in the house, what's going on, bro? So what is your schedule like? What's your February like?
Nothing. I'm doing it right here.
Hey guys
35. Wow.
Guys, if we're serious about him seeing this stuff, why don't we just pitch in and just send him to Las Vegas for a little bit? Harmon is in the area. If we also there are a couple of places. So there's 2 places. There's Las Vegas, there's Colorado. You're closer to the sky. Shannon Emerson brought up a really good point. You're closer in elevation, higher in elevation actually with Colorado. Las Vegas, it's just super dry. It's bone dry. So you've got 2 points of contact over there. Also, you've got Roger Ledwell in Colorado, and then you've got Harmon also in Las Vegas. So it's a so which one do you think would work better? I'm thinking Colorado because you're higher, but I mean, then again, you kind of look at the weather for those places like Las Vegas and stuff like that. So what do you think works better?
Yeah. So, okay, I'm going to answer your questions there. So I just checked the weather in Colorado, and it's only 35% humidity, which is still a lot less than what we have.
Okay.
Now the elevation is around 2,000 meters. Again, like I said, I'm only at like 725 or 730 around in there. And so that's a lot higher. So that, what is that? That's
it's like a mile higher. It's almost a mile higher.
Yeah, exactly. So and I know, I have a feeling that moisture stops at the clouds, that base layer. Where you have thunderstorms and whatever it is, 2 or 3, 4,000 feet, whatever the elevation the clouds are at, that's where that moisture stops. You know? So yeah, if you're, I got to get somewhere where it's dry or higher. One of the two or both, or whatever.
Well, shit, man. Well, I think what we should do, guys, let's just make this happen, man. I think we should just send Mikey to one of these places, or maybe even both of those places. Spend some time, and Colorado's not too far from Las Vegas. Spend a couple of days in Colorado.
Roger's there, so we can always hook up with him.
Yeah, spend a couple of days in Colorado, spend a couple of days in Vegas, and then freaking fly your ass back to damn Canada.
And the whole thing too is I want to get more footage for just in case that this circus clowns here, the Canadian Space Agency, want to go to trial. Because if they do, I will destroy them. Just destroy them. I'll have to hold myself back from laughing so much because it'll be that pathetic, you know.
Oh yeah, okay.
But I just want to have more footage, you know. But
right. And more recent footage. More recent footage doesn't hurt. Like, I guess more footage doesn't hurt. So, guys, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should we just pitch in, man? I think we should. That's me. But then again, I've been wrong before. Whatever. You know, I've got my own opinions. Yes, but
And I like where you're coming from too. Like this information has to get out because, like, it's the whole. Like I want to use David Weiss an example. He takes all of these P1000s, P900 pictures and videos. Like there's thousands of them, but they're not actual stars. Just because you sell a kabillion hamburgers at McDonald's doesn't mean it's the best hamburger in the world. You know.
Yeah. It is a hamburger though, but
I busted, like I bust my ass standing outside in the winter recording stars. Okay. I'm doing the work, and yet I'm getting ridiculed about well, it's out of focus, it's chromatic aberration. No, these are actual real stars. And the firmament, I'm sorry, man, but if I have to put it in your face, I'm going to do it. That's what I do. I talk about facts, and I only want to present the facts to you. I don't want to sit here and waste your time. You're wasting my time too,
Right. So then let me ask you a question. Is there or are there any stars in particular or any planets in particular that you want to get footage of that you haven't gotten footage of, and if so, why?
Yeah, I want to get Jupiter clear, more clear, because I want to know what the moons are, if they're going to be looking like the star Sirius. I don't think they will be, because they seem to be dormant, just like kind of like Polaris. Polaris seems to be, dormant, like it's not having that frequency, it's just sitting there with an energy source, like I don't even know, like those plasma lights, those those plasma things that
little eye of the storm type joints, right?
Yeah, something like that. And I don't know, but that, and I don't know. Mars is probably just going to be a light. I don't know. It's Venus. I don't know if I got it clear one time or not, because I was putting my binoculars in and out of focus, and it looked like if you took a frozen egg, or a hard-boiled egg, I should say, and cut off a quarter of it, and you saw the egg yolk. That's what it looked like to me one time when I was focusing in and out. But again, I don't remember checking the humidity levels on that day. Next time, I'm going to be tracking everything. I'm taking screenshots of the weather, the dew point, the humidity, the pressure, everything. I want to know exactly what's happening on those days here anyways. Yeah. But it really drives me nuts, and I thank you so much for at least trying to say something about it and get it out, because I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, like this is the most I don't even think the astronomers know what stars look like. They don't. I phoned that observatory before I went to Calgary there last weekend. I phoned there and talked to the guy, and he didn't understand me when I said I had a video of a star. He's like, what do you mean you have a video of it? Well, a video, dummy, opposite of a picture, and he didn't get it, because he thinks they're so billions of miles away. And he says, well, they're big balls of gas. I'm like, no, they're not. Like, it's
He's
like
a big ball of gas for that
trying
thing
to
is.
search for this stuff. I want to dig more, dig. Like, I'm trying to get on Vika's show there too, to get it, spread this too. Like, because going with the other guys, like I've been on Banjo's show showing everything, and then he posts a video yesterday on TikTok videos on his show about
the lady with the oldest map in the oldest flat Earth map. That's
fine,
not
then
even
it goes on to he shows blurry stars. I'm like, I just showed you real actual stars. Why are you showing blurry stars? I don't get it. Like,
so then have you ever tried looking at those comets that have appeared as of recent, like Atlas 3 and everything else like that?
No, not through my binoculars. I wouldn't even know where to look. I haven't tried to take the time to do it. The only thing I did, which I didn't like doing, because I don't like showing other people's content, I like doing my own work.
Yes.
So I can verify what I'm doing. But there was only one that I really liked. There was one guy just months ago, like in whenever it was, in the late summer, early fall there, he showed an actual video of his huge telescope recording the entire sky, and I think he zoomed in maybe to the comet. But I was watching it, and I'm like, well, that comet is not moving. Like I think they're stuck. I think they're lights in the firmament or coming through the firmament, because through that entire video, it did not move a hair in between one star or the next. It stayed stationary. That big beam of light did not move. So I don't know. I don't believe in comments. I don't even want to call it a comment. I just call it a beam of light.
Right. Well, I mean, all for all naming purposes.
Yeah.
That's what we know it as, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I'm wondering how that would how that would look with your method of viewing these stuff.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that
Because
one
the way
picture I
we've
showed you
been
too had that kind of a white blob in it. And
right.
I'm pretty sure that was not from my camera or the binoculars.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to represent that again or duplicate that because that's what I got to do, you know.
So I know we keep talking about it. Can you show us a couple of those videos that you made, if you don't mind?
Yeah, which ones of just of the stars?
Let's look at the stars of a
Mhm.
couple of the different stars because I just showed them Sirius.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
see if we could see something different, if you don't
yeah,
mind.
yeah. Not a problem. Yeah. Let me
All right,
over
Jeff.
here.
Oh, this is so fun, man.
And then I'll go back here, settings, stop, present. Yeah, okay.
From the experts on how and okay, so live music is saying something. Okay. Okay, to have an honest conversation, we must have input from experts on how various phones and the settings processes images. Again, I'm not dogging on Mikey's footage. Okay, so no, that's a really good point.
Mhm.
That's a really good point, Greg. And
Yeah,
these are
and
questions
no,
that we
yeah,
need to
I want
ask.
to answer that question. I want to answer that one too. Yeah. So I'm gonna go. Where's
Mikey. Oh, we're gonna go back to Greg's statement, but Dr. Bose, look at that. Dr. Bose not only knows all the hoes, but apparently he has all the rooms too. He lives in Colorado Springs. We've got several guest rooms. His casa is your casa. Wow. Amazing. So guys,
Yeah,
room and
okay.
board, that question is answered right
Just
there. So that's Dr. Bose.
Yeah. So what I want to say, yeah, before we, yeah, you can finish. Yeah.
Oh no.
What I want to say is in relation.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
No,
Yeah,
I'm done.
What? Okay, yeah. So what I'm saying is, in relation to those questions about getting somebody to analyze my footage and go through whatever it is, I'm on the process of that. Some guy, I don't want to bring up his name, but there is a guy who does watch me, but he is a very, very busy guy. And I'll just read the email that he sent to me. So I've got a wonderful reply to that question. He's in relation to, so he is going to get me onto his channel at some point too. Where is he here? I'll read you the exact email. He's into like his job is a video analyst, you know. So where the heck is it here? He just. Yeah, and so okay, I gotta go back. Sorry, this might take me a minute here.
He's like, dear Mikey Smith. Yes, my name is David Jackson, and I'd like to sabotage. I mean, review your footage. My address is 3333 CIA Avenue, Washington D.C.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, here's okay. Get rid of. Why is this here? Get out of here. Okay, so it says, I have been subscribed to your channel, but YouTube has shadow banned, so I never get to watch your live streams. It was cool to watch you live. I have been on YouTube from day one. I am a pro video editor and graphic artist. Produced TV sports for cable TV back in the day, right before TV went to HD. Still do music videos for local bands when I have time. I have lots of YouTube channels and blah, 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 over 16,000 streams, blah, blah, blah. And then he just goes on talking about what he wants to do with my videos and talk to me. But basically, yeah. So you know that he's a, pro video editor and graphic artist. So he's already he wants me to go onto his show to explain my videos to him.
Okay. Yeah,
when he's a video analyst.
Okay.
All right. So he's even having troubles understanding,
Okay.
So
now I think that's important to get the pros on it, absolutely. But and Greg has a reason to bring these important questions up and important discussions that need to be discussed, because we don't know. I'm not a professional camera guy, right?
Yeah,
you do the camera stuff. Guys like Greg and stuff like that do that camera stuff. Apparently, when Brenda was out here talking shit, apparently it did too. So you guys understand these cameras and how they function, and I guess how they work best in certain environments, right? Or how they observe best certain environments. So that's definitely a discussion that needs to be had, but with the right people. Like me, I'm not the right people, but bringing it up to guys in the chat that might know people, like apparently you've come across somebody on YouTube that could further kind of figure these things out. That's definitely a step in the right direction, I think.
So I'm just going frame by frame here, because sometimes I like see how it goes point right there,
right at the top.
Yeah, go back and forth over the frame there.
Okay.
So something, and you can see that
is there any way you could zoom in? Can you zoom in?
No, I wish I freaking do that on YouTube, but there's I can do a screenshot and then bring it back up later.
Okay.
So yeah, we can tell already that it looks kind of blurry-ish, but it's again not 100% clear outside. So
and do you know which star this is?
Yeah, it's up on the Rigel, or however you pronounce
Rigel.
Rigel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll just play it. Yeah. And then again, you can see. Oh, that's a good pause. So you can see the point there and the point on the bottom. So it's look at that. Oh, it's just flickering like crazy there. Yeah. And again, I don't know what the P1000 would do on this night. I didn't try it that night, so it may pick this up. I don't know.
Okay. Wow.
But it's a lot better than what you're getting through a P1000. I can tell you that much. And then we're just with the laser, we're just verifying what we're looking at,
Right.
And,
so in your mind, what is your aim when you use the blue laser on those stars that you're observing?
Yeah, just to verify what we're looking at.
Okay.
Yeah, because we, just to say, oh yeah, that's the correct star we're looking at.
That one. Okay.
Yeah.
Pointing it out. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the Venus star or what I was talking to you about, how I was. So when people say, oh, it's out of focus, well, I do both. I put it in and out of focus on this one.
Okay.
And anybody can tell me what they agree with when it's in focus or out of focus. And you can already see that it's kind of fuzzy a little bit, but at some point,
yeah, it looks like just a point of light.
Yeah, yeah. But what I'm trying to do is get rid of that light somehow.
Right.
Because I don't think I'll be able to do that, because it's always powered by something. So but there is a time when right here, look. It looks like an egg. Look at that.
What is that? Is that
Venus? I don't know why it did that. So I'll back it up. That's where I put it in and out of focus. So
what? Oh.
So now I'm going, see, why does that appear? Look at that. What? Does Venus actually look like that? I don't know. I don't want to say it does, But why is it doing that when I'm putting it in and out of focus?
Wow.
It almost looks like the spaceship that Mork from Mork and Mindy flew in.
Nanu. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cerco.
Yeah.
Cerco.
So I want to put this on. I want to see what I'm doing here. Am I going in or out of focus?
Yeah. Is that maybe Greg can kind of talk about it with us? What do you think, Greg? Nano. Good one, Salad. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, it seems like it was out of focus, and then I put it in.
I wonder if Greg is pulling his hair out looking at it. He's like, yo, he's doing something wrong. And so I'm curious if you are doing something wrong. Yeah, like for the pros out there, but it looks to me as a layperson when it comes to cameras, right?
Yeah.
This looks like legit you're getting something. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I don't know. And exactly, it looks, I was going to say it looks like it's because Pebbles just said it. Yeah. Looks like a little baby looking thing.
Yeah.
It does. Looks like something out of 2010, A Space Odyssey, 2005, 2001.
Yeah, to me it looks like a hard-boiled egg cut open almost.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And the yolk, that's the yolk showing or something. I don't know.
No, that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like an eggy thing. Wow, that one I've never seen.
Yeah, so then see now it must be out of focus, right? Or not. I can't even say it. Well, yeah, because that's what I was doing purposely.
Right.
So just to show the effect, because I'm tired of people saying, "Oh, it's out of focus." Well, I don't know what you mean out of focus, because
because now this is yes. The souls enter.
See what did it again?
Yeah. Right. So I wonder, if what they
were
going
back up there.
Look at that.
I'll just go frame by frame. Yeah. I wonder if that's. I don't know.
What in the fuck are we looking at?
Yeah, and that wouldn't see. And again, so I question even my videos. So if that was a focusing effect, that should happen with all the planets. Okay.
Right.
And it doesn't. Okay. Just with Venus. So you can't say, oh, it's out of focus, or it's the binocular setup, or your phone's not good enough, or I don't know what the excuses are, but this is nonsense. You know, I'm showing you what, like, and I'll be able to verify that as soon as we get a clear night. I'll show you. I'll just repeat it, and that's what I do. You know, so
right. So, okay. So we've got folks out there that live in places that you might need access to. So you'll have a roof over your head. That's easy. All you need is the flight down there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All you need is the flight. So all you need is the flight. So man, shit, y'all. Man, I throw a little bit of love on it, man, to make it happen, y'all. Family,
yeah, for sure.
Family. What do y'all think? What do y'all think, y'all? Guys, what do y'all think? Guys, what do you guys think? If we put a GoFundMe together, because I guess that's the thing. It's GoFundMe, it's still a thing, right? And we just got fucking Mikey Smith down to Colorado. Stay with Dr. Bose. Take a look at everything. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? This is us taking the bull by the horns. We're not gonna have no Duffy tell us how to do things or tell us how to, you know what I'm saying, how to conduct business.
Yeah, see how it goes. Let's
do it, man. Let's do it. I'll do a GoFundMe, man. And then we'll get Roger down there. We'll see what the digs are.
So I'll just show those screenshots that we just did.
So hold on to everybody in the Foundry. Hold on. Let me see. How do I do this?
Screenshots. Yeah. So this is. Oops. Well, no, I don't want to show you that one. Where's my ones I just did? Screenshot this one. Yeah, so this is the middle star of Orion's belt there. So that's I just took that screenshot right now. Wherever it went. Oops, there we go. So again, I'm live with you on YouTube right now, or StreamYard, whatever it is, and I'm screenshotting my videos live, and we're reviewing them. You know, so this is what the process that I do with my own videos is here myself. You know, just so I can understand what I'm looking at. And this kind of looks like Polaris too. You see, it's not it wasn't twinkling. I don't know if it was. I don't know. I gotta I gotta go over my videos more, but. And then again, so this in relation to Sirius, purple is on the top and green is on the bottom. So this is different. Okay, so green's on the top and purple on the bottom. It's reversed of Sirius. And then the one before that was that Regal or whatever. This one's not really a good picture, but looks like a UFO almost.
Wow.
But you can see it always goes to a point, and there's always that white dot or slash or entrance or exit point, whatever you want to call it. But there's always that white dot there or slash.
Yeah. It's like an entry point or something. That's just like, yeah, I see it. Well, that's my opinion. Is that's what it looks like. Wow.
Sorry to walk the dog real quick or let him do it in the hallway. I do apologize. But I missed.
Yeah, don't let him do that in the hallway, man. Let that dog go outside. That dog will be mad uncomfortable doing it in the hallway.
They don't want to do it in the hallway though. They don't like us either.
Yeah, the dogs are like, oh man, I can't do that.
But they
here.
sit at the door though, and they tell me it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's flat. You have a good night, brother. Thank you for coming, brother. And don't forget to
on the way out. Thanks for coming.
On the way in, guys.
Doing these observations, man. I just want to tell you, we need more people like you in the community. I tried to go live today on YouTube, and I guess
ABC totally disagrees with the sending of you over there. Well, we didn't pay for that trip, ABC. I read you, but to me, I'm willing to pay a little bit of money to see some serious results with this. So I'm willing to put my money where his mouth is. Right.
Oh, sure.
Like I'm willing to do it. And if it say it does fizzle out and it doesn't work in our better interest, then that's what happens. That's the risk that we take. But that's his reputation on the line, not mine. We're just trying to get some good information out there.
Yeah.
That's real.
Oh, sure. Yeah, exactly.
Greg, what's happening, bro?
Hey guys.
See you, man.
Yeah, good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, not a problem. But I read you, ABC.
Yeah,
ABC,
so
I read you. You know, it's not everybody's going to agree with doing that. But my thing is this: I spend money on shit. Alcohol. Sometimes I buy bullshit. I bought a whistle that I could put on my tongue and I could whistle like a bird and sound like a total idiot out in nature. Like I buy dumb shit a lot of times. I bought a saxophone, an all black and gold saxophone. For what? I'm not joining any fucking garage bands anytime soon. I love music, but I'm really not joining any bands anytime fucking soon. Right? So what better than we come on here twice a week, right? I'm not making any money on this. I'm not trying to make any money on this. I would really like to fucking move the needle, right? How else, what other way can we move the needle? Does anybody have any suggestions? How else are we going to move the needle, right? Sometimes you have to crack some eggs. Sometimes you have to spend some money. And of course, I'm not trying to put anybody on the spot, but this is what's going through my mind. And I understand, I totally understand where you're coming from, ABC, and why you're apprehensive. I get it. And I'm not trying to force your hand or anything. But I truly think if we're going to move this needle, sometimes we need to take big steps. Sometimes we need to take big leaps. Sometimes we fall into a bed of nails. Sometimes we just step on a higher step, right? That's the chance. Those are the chances we take. And fuck it, man. It's a little bit of money. I think it's good sweat equity. It's good. It's a good thing to put my sweat equity towards. You know? So that's me. That's my opinion. I'm going to start the GoFundMe. I don't know how I should word it. I've never done a GoFundMe, but man, I I seriously think, man, if we really are serious about
Oh,
looking
sure.
at this stuff, I don't want to waste nobody's time. I don't want to just fucking sit here and talk to people just to talk to people. I want to make fucking moves. I want to make shit happen. And I know you guys do too. So let's be about this shit, man. Let's be serious about this shit and let's make some shit happen. What's up?
Maybe
You know what I'm
somebody in
saying?
the chat knows of another alternative to GoFundMe. Obviously, every business
Sure.
has to
But
make
yeah.
money, but my understanding is that they take a larger cut than a lot of them, and we see how they've screwed other people over. So if there's an alternative,
Right.
that would be cool.
Right. Exactly. But you know, when you say GoFundMe, it's like
Yeah, like
it's
Kleenex.
this, yeah,
Like
exactly.
drink
Or
a Coke.
Kodak.
Yeah.
Or Kodak. It's like the name.
Right.
But yeah, you know, we're gonna have
crowdfunding.
There we go. So yeah, we're gonna have people that think it's a dumb idea, and everything is a dumb idea to somebody, right? I'm putting that suggestion out there. At some point, we're gonna have to say steps need to be taken. You understand? Some points
To a
we're
hammer,
going to
everything's
have
a nail.
exactly. So I see nothing but information that we can get out of this. This is not the final experiment, in that we did not pay for the final experiment. We paid with our feelings and our egos with the final experiment, if anything. I think this is a little bit different. So like I said, man, I'm willing to throw some money at it. I will. But like I said, I also buy dumb shit. So this is me not buying alcohol or bird whistles.
Yeah.
What sayeth you, Greg?
Oh, not much. I heard you say a little while ago. Maybe Greg has something to say. Yeah, I mean, I have my input on cameras, but I don't pretend to know how phones work. But I do know for sure. And again, please let me say, none of this is dogging on Mikey's stuff. Those images are awesome, and I'd like to learn more about them and see more of them. And I'd love to see what he can do in the future when some of those perfect days open up for him, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I know that in a camera, when you do any kind of night photography, like if I want to take any of my cameras out to do it, as most of you probably understand, if I want to take, for example, if I want to go stand out in my yard and take a picture of myself, I have to set the shutter speed so that the shutter is open for a really long time to let enough light into the lens to be able to take an image. Or else if it's a fast shutter speed, it's going to do this. You have automatic on some cameras. Depending on the camera, it can do it all right. Anytime, and I'm assuming his iPhone too, if you're going to take that kind of imagery from a distance, it's still going, it doesn't have the same kind of a mechanical shutter or electronic shutter like that. I don't know how the technology works, but it's still going to have to, in theory, be letting light in for a moment. So it's still going to be that, and I'm not blaming that on any of these, the blur people are called, but that will then lead to, like when I've taken star photos, you will see, even if I'm trying to get just a real crisp image of it, I'm going to see a little bit of a movement of the stars because I have to have that shutter open for a little bit.
Yeah.
So in addition to that, you also have these cameras that as they go and go, especially I assume if you get like the iPhone 16, you know, which is even more AI than any of them, right? As far as my understanding goes. Even before it reached that level, and the term AI gets thrown out there so much, by the way, with not all technically AI, but I think it's becoming that way in the iPhone 16. But the algorithms, it does a whole lot of weird stuff. My iPhone 13 here, I love it. Like when we were out with family birthday dinner tonight, and I, took some pictures of it. I remember thinking, oh, it's great. If I'm in good light, it's good. But if I'm not, it's pretty grainy and kind of sucks. So. Yeah. I know rightfully so. When I mentioned, like, let's get some experts in here, we all know that we don't trust quote unquote experts, but in a field when it's something like a cell phone and there are billions of them out there, and there are millions, I can't even imagine the number of people who have been trained on it, that we could likely get experts that we don't even have to let them know why we're asking. We could just stumble across a good video that's explaining it, somebody that has nothing to do with this topic. So we would assume, I would think that there would be no bias in it, and just start having a better understanding of how the compression works, how it changes from camera to camera, from phone to phone, from generation of that phone, from the different settings on it, and just see like, okay, what's at play? Okay, that's a super cool photo, and this is wild, and it's something we're not seeing in the others. But maybe this element of it is brought on because of this factor. And I think that to have this complete conversation, that's a crucial element. to add to the discussion, because we could get ourselves, if we go, 2 miles, 2 years down the road, and we're like, everybody's got posters of Mikey stuff up, and then all of a sudden people are like, oh, but you didn't look at this.
Yeah,
Get the
no,
binocular.
that's a good point, Craig. There's
people want to fight me.
There's a lot of things that I want to say to that. So
yeah,
it was a whole learning curve for me too. So I've taken like I said before, I've taken the pictures with the P1000 and assumed those were real stars.
No, excuse me for interrupting, but you say you weren't able to do them in those same settings. Is that right? Because you said you had like the ideal settings for what we're seeing that were a year and a half ago. But you didn't compare it at those times. Is that right? Yeah.
No. In what way? I'm trying to.
Maybe I missed. I'm sorry. I was doing some other stuff as I was listening in and out.
Yeah.
Did I hear you correctly that you were saying that, like, I know you had like the ideal settings with low humidity and all that stuff that's hard to find, which is why you're trying to search out the right place.
Yes, exactly.
But didn't you say that you did not, when you were doing that with the phone, you did not break out the P1000 or 900 and do comparison shots?
Yes, correct. And that's what I'm going to be doing next time, because I'm assuming that, and I got to stop assuming that the P1000 is garbage. I know it's not garbage, but I haven't taken that day because I've been still waiting for the day. I've only come up with that idea in the last few months that I should compare on a clear day. Like if I go to Nevada, take my P1000 and the binoculars and do the same star with both. And it probably will work, because a buddy of mine and I came across a video of a guy posting a video of a half decent clear star with a P1000, and you can kind of see the points. So it probably is possible to get what I got with a P1000, but again, nobody knows or assumes that it's all dry and no moisture and everything, And then with the whole, he was talking about taking pictures at night. So the Samsung Galaxies have night shot mode. So you can walk away from your phone and I can say cheese to have my phone automatically take a picture, and it will take that 3 or 4 second shutter speed, and allow all that light to come in. And that's how I get those firmament pictures, which is so easy to do. And you can't do that out of night shot mode. I do everything. I do experiments with everything. And I was taking pictures of that, of Milky Way with my phone through the binoculars. And I'm thinking, well, why don't I try that in night mode? Because I usually just hold my phone up. Okay, let's take a picture of the sky and all the stars, in night shot mode, and poof, there's like 1,000 stars there. But you do it through the binoculars. Now you're got the magnification of the binoculars and the zooming with the phone, and now you're looking at the firmament, and I can duplicate that anytime.
And have you ever tried any of the photo apps? Like I've got a couple that I don't use often, but you can have all the manual override.
Yeah.
So you can set your shutter speed.
I don't know. I just keep it with the original. Sometimes I'm in panic mode, and I want to I don't want to fiddle around with let's do 10 different adjustments. No, I want to record the star now, because I might only have 5 minutes to do it.
Right.
So yeah.
But anyway, outside of even this discussion, I've found a couple of those apps are pretty cool, because sometimes, like if you're not in just the bright sun, bright setting, sometimes having those manual override of those apps, and I've got a couple for video as well for my iPhone and the photos, and it's pretty cool, and it's a noticeable difference sometimes, And obviously, again, it depends on the setting, what you're doing. I'm not talking about this night sky. I'm just talking about day to day walking down the street, want to capture something.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Listen, this is some really good stuff that we're getting right now. Some really good feedback that we're getting from you guys. And so, like, I seriously think you should go down there and look at this stuff.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But here's where I think we have a big time saying it, right? Of course, I would like for us to fund this trip, right? I would love for us to fund this trip and get you down there. Of course, you'd have a place to stay and everything. But also,
it's just a plane ticket. It's cheap. Yeah.
Right. Also, what I think is most important is the script. The script. So you're out there. So here's the thing, right? I think if we send Mikey, right, we send him when there's going to be a full moon in the sky. We don't send him, you know what I'm saying? We don't send him on, you know.
Well, there's going to be too much light in the sky.
If there's too much light in the sky, so now, okay.
Yeah, we want to new. See, we should do it on a new moon because you want me to try to find the new moon.
Okay, right. Yes. So if we said you're right, because on a new moon ain't no moon in the sky, or we think there's no moon in the sky.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So
I think so this is how I think it should look. If it's going to be during a new moon, think about this: the days prior to the actual new moon, because you still have a sliver of light from that
2 or 3%, whatever it is.
So right. So to see that is one, but also to see the new moon. Exactly, it's flat. Yes. Yes, the new moon. Getting your Latin long, where you're at, the cardinal direction in which you're looking at. The Latin long, the date, the time, of course, and I think the other things matter as well. What's the humidity? What's the elevation? And basically, what we would have wanted from those guys that did the final experiment, I think, is how you should conduct business. For the most part, exactly the way those guys should have done the final experiment is exactly how you should conduct business. And basically, that should be the standard for how, if you're going to observe and if you're going to present to everyone, this is how it looks. This is how it looks. This is how it's done and done right.
Double whammy right there.
Right. And then dudes could walk around moping, talking shit. But you're going to set the standard. You're going to be like, hey, this is how we did it. This is how we do it. Right.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Well, guys, I got to go. Vlad, I'm sorry for those circumstances that you're there, but I'm glad that you get to hang out with family, because that's sometimes those times, that's can be some memorable moments. And hopefully, as I was driving earlier when you were talking about it, but as we all do that, like, man, we got to do this more often, but hopefully that y'all can actually bring that to fruition.
Yeah.
So love you all. Thanks for having me on. Mike, I look forward to seeing what more you put out there. And
for sure, man.
Y'all keep on truthing, my friends.
There we go. There we go. Love you back, Greg, man. And you be safe, man.
All right. Later, guys.
Thanks
good night.
for coming. All right. Good night, man. Yeah. So, yeah. I think if anything, I think preparation now. But hold on. Let me see what kind of fish we got in here. We've got. Let's take a look. So far, should we send Mikey to Vegas or Colorado for a few days to observe the stars via GoFundMe? We've got, it's like 60-30, or actually, it's like 61-39. 61 yes, 39 no. And then it's bouncing between 62-38, 62-30. Oh, God.
No, this trip, I tell you, man, I would leave during this live stream right now if I could and drive there now. I would. I would go now. I'm too anxious. And I know from being outside for the last 2 years, looking at the stars, it's a waste of time. I need to go to somewhere where it's dry. I have to. It's if I go to Vegas and there's only 20, even 30% humidity, I'm gonna be happier than a pig in shit, man.
Yeah, and I think if we have the weather to our advantage, then we definitely should capitalize on it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Roger. Thank you for that, brother. Strengthen my tripod with hardwood slats and hose clamps to tighten the slats. Okay, so I don't know if you have a special reinforced tripod for the type of binoculars you got, because from what you said, there's some big, extra heavy duty binoculars. Is this true? Is this so? Yes. Is this the case?
Are you asking me that question?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Oh yeah, no, I got a really good carbon fiber tripod. It's like almost $500. Yeah.
God dang, man.
Yeah, it was. I've had a few people here in Canada kind of throw some money at me, so because they know how serious I am and passionate about this.
Mhm.
And yeah, when you have 10-pound binoculars, you need a half decent tripod. So
Dang. Would you ever have you ever considered mounting it to where the P what is it P900 could look through
P900.
the binoculars?
There we
I
go.
wonder if you
So
could do
that's a
that.
question I
Take the
wanted to
viewings
ask.
off of
Thank
that.
you.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. So
I
have
don't
you
know. Is that
considered that?
possible to do something like that?
Well, I'm
Have
sorry,
you?
he was cutting out a little bit. What was he saying?
Yeah. Ask that question again, Porter.
If you could take the viewing lens off of the binoculars and make a
Mhm.
mount that could be on the P900.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'd like to do that. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, just unscrew the viewing lens and see if you can make an apparatus that can mount sit in front of the big lens of the P900.
Yeah.
Because I think the last viewing lens reduces it back to where we can
Where
understand.
we could use it with our.
Yes. So if you take that
Oh.
off, you can use it as, but you'd still have to have some kind of way you can move it and somebody tell you it looks good.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. But I think it has to do with that binocular too. You may have stumbled onto something as well.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, I know. Yeah.
telescopes that they're giving to humanity, they may have a type of lens that is standard, just like a map.
Exactly. I went out to the observatory a couple of years ago, and I looked through the thing, and I'm just like, I was not excited. I'm like, I can see better through my binoculars, man. Like, and when you go on Facebook on Marketplace, there's tons of telescopes for sale. Everybody's so excited about them, and they're like, "Oh, I can't see anything." Well, no kidding, because you only looked 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
And of course, they're all globies who buy these telescopes.
Man,
so
you got all man. You look at all these freaking resources that we have available. Apparently, so Christopher Allen also says. So you got Dr. Bose, you've got Roger Ledwell, you've got Harmon, right? You've got Chris Allen, but Chris Allen says I have 40 acres in Joseph City, Arizona, 30 miles from the nearest town, elevation of about 5,700 feet. Mikey is welcome to camp there anytime he wants. No light forever, 10% humidity right now.
I would go crazy there, man. I wouldn't know what to do.
Wow, 10%.
I would record every star in Orion's nebula. Nobody in the history of mankind has ever done that. I would do that. Guaranteed.
Damn.
Guaranteed I would do that.
Fuck. Well, we've got venues. We've got venues available. Okay, so Carol Herring Truth Seeker, where are you? Carol Herring Truth Seeker, where are you? And welcome, by the way. Welcome, Carol Herring Truth Seeker. Welcome to you. Christopher Allen, much appreciated, brother. Welcome to you too. Rethink Inc. I think I missed you, but I'm saying hello. I'm greeting you. And I remember there was another one that I'd seen. It's Flat, of course. I said what's up to It's Flat. Roger Ledwell, of course. It's Flat. Donald Piasek, of course. Of course. Yes. Reggie P56. What's going on, brother? He's the one. I missed out on you, bro. I didn't say what's up to you. What's happening, Reggie P56? And Crystal Gem, how you doing, sis? Okay, so Carol Herring Truth Seeker is in New Mexico. So she's in New Mexico, and those are the binoculars. Those are the gargantuan binoculars that Mikey Smith uses when he's out there doing his thing. 80 miles from Flagstaff is the closest Walmart. Is it?
Yeah, I've been to Flagstaff.
Those are probably true. That's why, because they're made for like lateral. I mean, what do you call it? Linear kind of view. They're not expecting people to look up with them.
Okay.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I know.
So
you got
everybody's like this. Go this way.
Yeah.
So okay. So guys, okay, here we go. See what it is you guys can view, because there are those of you that already are in the right place and the right time to do these things. See if you could get a set of binoculars and look up yourself to see what it is you can capture. Right?
Wow. No doubt.
That's right. And there it is right there. Do this experiment. Everyone see if you can see every individual star of the Little Dipper or Orion's shield. Excuse me. That is when Mikey got his stars.
Yeah.
That is when Mikey got his stars. That right there. And Sedona on my way to California. Oh my God. Sedona is melted ruins. Wow. Arizona, huh?
Yeah, I've been to Sedona too. My dad used to have a condo in Scottsdale, Arizona, so I've been a lot of places there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. Joseph City is 43% humidity. Laughlin is 37 humidity. Denver 23% humidity.
Yeah.
Golly, man.
Yeah.
The lower the humidity, the better. Alan, I didn't realize I was doing what I was doing when I got 89.
Yeah. So we got 89% humidity here in my place right now.
I'm in Louisiana. We got it high too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd go crazy there, man, in some of these places.
Wow. Yes. Yes. Yeah, man. Let's guys, here's the thing. I'm not gonna stay on much longer. I think we got what we came to get. I think we should be about it. We should be about this business, and we should look at getting Mikey. Now that's the thing, is we need to choose a place. Which place on average has the lowest humidity?
Yeah. That Arizona place sounded like.
Arizona, it's I think it was Carol Herring, Truth Seeker, said 10%.
Well, it says 40. It says 42 in Flagstaff, Arizona, right now.
Now away from Flagstaff, where Chris Allen is at.
Okay, where's that?
Where Chris Allen? Where did you say you were, Chris Allen? I'm over here scrolling up. He's 80 miles from Flagstaff.
Okay, what direction?
Don't know.
Yeah.
It's near Flagstaff. No, he said he's away. Oh, hold on.
Oh, just hold on a sec here. Hold on. I'll call you.
Y'all saw who that was.
Uber works bananas. I'll get back with you. Oh, sweet. You're okay. Oh boy.
What we got? What do we got, Mike?
It's so weird. My life, it goes down and then poof. There's like a jack in the box. Okay, hold on.
Did you win the lotto? What happened?
Almost. Okay, you're how do you spell? Okay,
okay, it's 43% right now, says Christopher Allen. Arizona.
So crazy how this is happening right now.
Okay. Yep. The Sahara Desert has relative humidity around 60% at night when it's cold. Jesus. 60% at night. Check the average humidity, right? The average.
So I need to. So.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't want to give out his name, but
okay.
I have a friend who is going to help me with getting. I'm going to say this slowly.
Okay.
A set of hand-built. They're called Uber Work.
Sounds German.
But binoculars.
Okay.
And they are $4,300.
Okay. All right.
And
I
am going to be having a set of those at some point in the near future. And I'm sorry, guys. Like I'm gonna show you what the inside of the firmament looks like.
So this ain't no run of the mill like some old Bushnell, some freaking Bushnells, just the cheapest of the cheap.
They're about the
Dollar
same
General freaking binoculars.
Yeah, they're 25 by 100s or 120, so they're about the same size as these ones, probably a little bit bigger. But the quality of them, they don't fog up. They've got magnifying lenses that or eye caps that go on them, different
Right.
magnifications. So you can go all the way up to like 100 magnification. I
Really?
will blow the firmament out of everybody's mind. It'll just be insane. I don't know what to say. I can't believe I got this text as I'm talking to you right now about going places. This is so weird. I think I posted my email there, Ironworks.
Glad.
Vlad, you need to email me so I can pass this information on to you personally.
Okay.
And because I want you to know who it is.
Okay.
Just not everybody.
Got you.
This has been in works since like September, and it's coming soon.
All right. Okay. Hold on. We've got a guest. We've got a special guest, everybody. We're gonna have to let some steam off, y'all. So a little change of pace. Brenda, what's going on? What's happening? What's up?
Good
evening. Does anybody here know what relative humidity is?
No, nobody does.
You have no idea what relative humidity is, right?
No,
It's
we
the
don't.
farts that come out of my ass.
So what's up? What's up, Brenda? Why is that so important? Tell us.
80% relative humidity when it's very cold.
Okay.
It isn't as much water in the atmosphere as you seem to think. You can't compare 80% relative humidity in Canada in the winter with relative humidity in Scottsdale, Arizona in the summer. You can't compare them.
No,
right?
Nobody said anything about the summertime.
Right. Or even during now in the winter, right? It's very different.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
And secondly, Mikey is not photographing the firmament. He's photographing noise that is caused by putting the iPhone into that night mode, which introduces hyper contrast, and you're just generating noise.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about, Brenda. I've seen that. It looks like the background is moving too. It kind of looks like the background is moving, like a fuzziness.
Take any photograph with a lot of large black areas, put it into Photoshop or similar, and crank the contrast up.
Right.
Yeah, you're going to see all kinds of things that isn't there. That's just artifacts caused by the algorithm.
Okay.
And the iPhone has a lot of processing of the image that's going on, before you even see it in your eye. True. Right? It's processed.
Okay.
And lastly, Mikey needs to have a doctor look at that toe. It's going to kill you, Mike.
Yeah, I know. I'm good.
I'm not kidding, Mike. It's going to kill you.
Yeah, both toes.
Well, get it. Why don't you have an appointment?
Well, how do you assume that I don't have appointments once a month?
Well, you should be seen. It should be seen right now. Like
that's
today,
what I'm doing. I've had 3 or 4 appointments. I go to the hospital for appointments too. What's the matter with you, Globies? You don't ask questions or what? You just assume?
Yeah. So I assume you're not doing anything because
I assume you're stupid.
Yeah, it should be taken care of like now, like yesterday.
And where are your pictures? I don't know what you're gonna claim all this crap against me when you have nothing to compare. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
There's nothing. There's in the blackness of space. There's nothing, Mikey.
Okay.
All right. That's okay. Well,
the stars are just pinpoints of light. You're just photographing. You're just photographing the misalignment between the lenses in the iPhone and the lenses in the binocular. And you can make faces, but that doesn't change anything.
So Brenda, so then what he's been videoing with the stars, that's just malfunction. That's just him messing it up, is what you're saying?
It's the algorithm in his iPhone.
Okay.
Heavily compressed, introduces heavy processing that introduces noise, right? And then the noise feeds on the noise, which feeds on the noise, and generates those lines and other things that you see.
All right. Well, thank you. We have our answer right there. I really appreciate
I guess
that.
we should call her quits then. We'll just go home.
Yes, you should.
Yeah.
We will.
Because it's
No, it's
trivial.
never going to end, buddy.
We
Sorry.
will.
Because it's trivial
Brenda.
to prove that the Earth isn't flat. It's just
No.
trivial.
Brenda, you're right.
Absolutely.
Nah, no, Brenda, you know what? Yo, that's it. You're
Are you-
right. I mean, I appreciate you coming on and proving us wrong. We're
When are
retarded.
you
You know
going
how I was.
to? You
We're
and I
retarded.
we should debate sometime.
Of course, definitely.
Yeah.
No,
we
I
should.
know. You're right, Brenda.
Are you
Nah,
afraid?
no,
Are
the
you
thing is,
afraid?
I'm scared. I'm
Because
really scared.
you say
That's
you
the
say a
thing,
lot.
man.
You
I say a
say
lot of
lot,
things, Brenda. I
but
really,
but
but the thing is, you
you're
don't
all
understand, Brenda.
you're all
Brenda,
hat,
here's
no
the thing,
cowboy.
Brenda,
All
here's
hat,
the thing.
no cowboy.
You are just right.
Yes,
That's
but
what it is.
yes, I know.
I think what it is that we need to put a crown on you and queen or king you, whichever you prefer, the queen or king of just being right and righteousness and all goodness and everything else. So I really
Right.
appreciate you for coming.
I know that you
Thank
feel
you, Brenda.
like
You're
you
like
need to be this
amazing, man. You're the king.
passive aggressive part of you.
No, I'm
And
not.
by the way,
I'm being
yeah,
serious. I think
your
you're amazing.
laughter,
I love
laugh
you.
is.
Bye. I'm sorry. I know I'm not laughing though. I'm telling you the
fake.
truth. I think
Your
you're
laugh
amazing.
is fake.
It is fake, right?
Yes.
Because I'm
When you
laughing
laugh,
right now.
it's a fake laugh.
How's it a fake laugh? Tell me what a fake laugh is. Tell me how my laugh is fake. Am I laughing right
Just
now?
yeah. No, you're not. Are you?
No,
You're not
I'm
laughing right
actually
now.
no.
But when you do, it sounds fake to me.
It's behind the manner
You know
of
what?
content.
You know what? It's funny that you're telling me what's fake. You're the one that pretends to be a woman. How are you going to call my laugh fake and you think you're a woman? That doesn't make any sense.
I
to me.
actually am. Yeah, I'm transgender.
You're not a woman. And thank God that we have
That's
this president here to call fakers like you out. You want to call my laugh fake? You pretending to be a man or a woman,
That's
whatever it is.
extremely entertaining.
And
when
no,
you
no,
try
no.
to make
You know
threats.
what's entertaining?
You make threats.
Who's
don't you?
making a
On a
threat?
book sense,
You have
but no,
nothing. You
I
have
can't
nothing.
threaten. You're right. I can't threaten a Frankenstein. You're absolutely right.
But you have.
Frankenstein. Take your ass on. Goodbye. Good night. Thanks for coming.
common sense
Brenda's everybody.
lacking. It's weird when you got a lot of book sense, but you ain't got no common sense.
Brenda crazy. So that was Brenda. We had to.
Hey, I just want to bring something up very quickly too. I'm surprised she didn't say chromatic aberration. I found out exactly what chromatic aberration is. I found out by looking at more binoculars on Amazon. And so you can get a same set of binoculars that I have that are more expensive that reduces chromatic aberration. And chromatic aberration is exactly what I have filmed sometimes when recording the moon as a video. There is a green, purple, red colored line around the moon. That is chromatic aberration.
Right. Yep.
And that is it.
Chromatic aberration. Chromatic.
It's like when you're looking, it's like a 3D thing. When you look at a TV without 3D glasses and you see that green and red line kind of like doubling, you know, that's chromatic aberration.
There's an intermediate contact to everything in the reference frame when it's a real image. Those things those artifacts don't appear. You can't find.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, I also, even though I was going to kick Brenda off, I wanted to hear what it had to say anyway. So I was like, oh, well, let's hear it out. Maybe she might have a point. And it's like, even though I don't agree with much of what Brenda says, I'm like, all right, well, you know, I still want to hear what she has to say. I still want to hear what it is that she has to bring up. Maybe it might be worth listening to. So I just don't want to just get her on here that I could talk shit and then whatever.
Yeah, you're very respectful that way and calm. I don't like to listen to bullshit, so I would rather just not even talk to her. So yeah.
Brenda tried to act like it cared by saying, "What happened to your toe?" And it's like, all right, there you go.
That's going to kill you, Mike. Do you ever go see the doctor? Like every month.
Doing everything.
2 days ago,
doing everything to steer the conversation. I was like, oh God, here we go. I was like, I'll give it a little bit more time, and then I'm gonna pour poison. Then I'm gonna pour salt on it and then kick it out.
I'll savor some of my dead skin on my toes.
The worst. Okay, so so I guess so I guess we know what our orders are. I know what mine are now.
Mhm.
I'm gonna look for something to see what kind of vehicle I think would function best to get you out there. I mean, of course, it would be a plane, but I'm just saying, funding wise, what would be the best way to get you out there? And once we get you out there, you have my email, right, Mikey?
No, I don't. No, I don't think I
So,
do. No.
hold on.
Never tried looking actually, but yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, man, and Vlad, I don't know. You are the only one that it seems like to care, other than me. You know, like you're doing a lot. Yeah, I see it there in the chat there.
Right.
I just I thank you very much. That's all I can say, man.
Oh,
But
brother.
trust me, I'm not here to waste anybody's time. I am here to spread the frickin' truth, man. And that is, and destroy the governments, destroy them.
That's right, man. Best way to do it is with the truth, man. Evidence, evidence, evidence all day. And then we could get Frankensteins in here all day talking shit. We'll trade barbs with the best of them, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll trade barbs with the best of them. It's fun. It's fun to skirmish from time to time. I hadn't had it in a while. You're scared. I was like, yeah,
Is it
you're
all
right. I am
capitalized,
scared.
your email, or is it all lowercase? All capitalized?
Oh, it's all lowercase. I just
Yeah,
threw that.
lower.
That was in there because it was left on cap lock. So I apologize.
Yeah.
But throw that in there and then get back to me. So it's kind of, what time is it right now? It's damn
Yeah, I'm
2:20
about
in
to
the
drop
morning.
out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to drop out, family. But before you guys check on out of here, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna do a little bit of research, and I'm gonna do a post either tomorrow or Sunday. You guys are going to see it as to what I found in order to get Mikey to a place. Now, what do you guys think? We need to guard the gates? Oh, I got you, Maria Walker. I got you. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I just have a suggestion quickly that seeing that, let me talk to Harmon for over the next, I think he's gonna call me on Monday.
Okay.
So this might be very exciting. So I could possibly just automatically go to Las Vegas or Nevada.
Okay.
But I'll send you an email and let you know, and but we'll keep in touch, man. We'll make it happen.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
And before we get moving, I don't know where, but I voted. All right, man. Hey, Derek Nelson, I'm with you, brother. I am with you. Okay. So for you guys to see, should we send Mikey to Vegas, Colorado for a few days to observe the stars via GoFundMe or something similar? It doesn't have to be that exactly. 67% voted yes. Obviously 33. There's always that 33%. 33. Lucky 33 says no. Well, the eyes have it. The eyes have it. So it's the eyes have it. It's the eyes that I like. I like the eyes. Not the nays so much, but whatever. Whatever. It's okay. I like the eyes. And so 67% says I, 33 says nay. But let's do a little bit of exploration and see what we come up with.
Yeah.
And then I think we should consider moving forward. What do you think, Porter? You look tired.
Right. Definitely. Now, I wanted to say this and not freak the other people in the chat out. Sometimes when I look off to the left or right, I live in Louisiana and we got these big mosquitoes, and if you don't catch them, they'll get you. So I didn't want people, because it looks like I'm tripping out over here. I looked up and we're about 30-second delay in the TV, and it's turned down. And then I looked up and I saw that. So I do apologize. But yeah, we definitely need to get this going. I mean, I think it would be a good thing to see the different variants too, with both of the different apparatus, with
yes,
and then with those binoculars. Of course, we saw them earlier. So yeah, I think it's a good thing.
Totally.
I can't help you, but I can help you brand something right now. But I can help promote you, or I can help advertise, so I can do that.
Hey
Right.
man,
Fine.
any
So,
bit helps. I got a little bit of I got a little bit of change in my pocket, man. I
yeah,
could definitely help with
but I
that.
can help on the promoting the stuff and helping stuff as much as I
Hey
can.
man, any little bit helps, man.
Yeah,
Whatever. It's all good, man. We're all family over here. And
already.
we're just gonna make this happen. I think
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
important that we
just
just
putting
get
it in the
together to
ether,
make
it's
this
gonna
happen.
come to fruition.
Yep, that's right. That's
Positive
right.
energy behind it, Vlad. You already know what's up.
These are the binoculars.
Oh wow.
So you thinketh, you knoweth.
That's right.
You
That's
understand?
right.
So you thinketh, you knoweth.
That's
Yeah.
right. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen.
$4,300.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Email me what the deal is.
Yeah.
Email me what the deal is, Mikey.
Yeah.
I guess as you start to figure out what you can do with what you can do,
Yeah.
then
Gotcha.
I will present to I'll present to you guys what an idea, but
Right.
there are people in the chat that
Yes.
are already offering places, right?
Mhm.
They're already
Yeah, for sure.
offering a place for you to lay your head, and they're
Yeah.
offering, views and venues at which you can do
Mhm.
your business.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we definitely need to kind of figure out what we're going to do there, because there are a lot of good choices.
Yeah. For
There are a
sure.
lot of good choices over here. We've
Yeah.
got Colorado, we've got Nevada, we've got New Mexico, we've got Arizona.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we've got some really
Just
good
have
choices here.
some updates and get the chat and just kind of analyze, and we go back and forth, and then y'all figure out time schedule and the best time, and
Yeah. For sure.
it's gonna fall into place.
Yep,
Mhm.
yep, totally,
Yeah,
totally.
it'll be awesome.
All
Awesome.
right, family. All right,
Real
family. So, man, I'm so excited. I think I'm
cool.
gonna do another crazy on Sunday. I might do a little something on Sunday. I'm gonna do a little something on Sunday. I'm
What's up?
gonna do a little something on Sunday.
Yeah,
So
'cause I want to bring up Hubble tension and the cosmic microwave background and how that. It's a little
yeah,
small story about it, but I think it's pretty cool when you hear it. I kept
Mhm.
hearing, ether cosmology mentioned Hubble tension. That's one of the things they fall back on is Hubble tension, and I'm like, what is that? And I finally found out what it is, and it's pretty
I'm gonna look
amazing.
that up. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah,
Hubble tension.
it's
I saw
pretty
you
cool stuff.
mention it. I saw you
Yeah,
mention it, and so I'm gonna
but
look it up.
I'm gonna bring it up and probably on Sunday with y'all and it's a nuance of a lie and the way they broke it down. And when you hear it, Vlad, you're gonna be like, that's typical. Watch. I'm serious. When you hear it, you're gonna be like, wow, it's a trip. Yeah.
Sifar,
Yeah.
Algeria. Hold on. You see.
When you know about the globe lies and how they constructed these little small, and I use the word nuances because it's full of them, and how they
Mhm.
just separate everything. It's just these small little things that they have, like the flatness problem. Okay. After a Big Bang explosion, everything landed in a flat, equidistical, ecliptic, and all these different little areas, just flat. It's called the flatness problem. After a Big Bang, they can't figure that one out. And then you got redshift and all these other things like
Yeah.
energy, dark matter. They still don't. So it's those nuances that once you put them all together, you're like, whoa, I believe that. I believe that.
I fell
What?
for it again and again and
Yep.
again.
Yeah. It's amazing. All right, y'all. I'm gonna drop out. God bless. Thank you.
All right. Have a good night, brother.
Yeah.
All right.
Good night, brother.
Peace.
All right, bro. Peace. Yeah, man. So, yeah, any last words, Mikey?
No, I just want to thank everybody for all the help and suggestions, and yeah, awesome. Yeah, spectacular. We're gonna get them done. I don't know what else to say. I am so serious and honest, and like I've had people tell me that I'm different because I'm so honest with people. I can't lie. I don't like lying because it puts me in trouble. It puts me in shit. So why would I want to lie to anybody? I'm here. I want to destroy the government. If I could literally destroy them with my bare naked hand, I would right now. And that's how serious I am,
Careful, Mike. Don't come to America and get stuck here, bro.
No. Yeah. No, it's crazy.
I get yoked up. I'll be
Yeah,
like, man,
my
Mikey.
passion is there, man.
All right, I hear you, brother. I hear you, man. We're gonna get you there, though, man. We're gonna get you there.
Yeah.
And we just want to make sure that you're there at the best time of the year.
Yeah. Oh,
and
sure.
everything is
Yeah.
popping. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my due diligence. I'm gonna look. We have some amazing people in the chat that have a place for you to lay your head. And they also have some of the best views, apparently, right? With some really awesome humidity and some prime environment for you to do your craziness in.
Yeah,
So
sure.
shout out to the chat, shout out to everybody in the foundry right now. And yeah, so I appreciate y'all for being out here tonight, man. It's a little bit late and I started late. That's my fault. That is my fault. But before you guys leave, please make sure to hit those likes, hit those likes, hit those likes, hit those likes. But we're going to pick it back up on Sunday because this is very interesting. Definitely want to talk about this a little bit more and make sure that we're taking the appropriate steps. Right.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it is I came across in my discovery. If you guys come across anything extra, I guess we could discuss it on Sunday for sure. Right now it's like almost the witching hour. So let's get some sleep and then get some sun tomorrow. It's supposed to be a nice warmer day in the East Coast. So yeah, it is what it is. So that's it, family. But before I get up out of here, I'm definitely going to give everybody my blessing. Family, thank you for joining us tonight. I wish you guys nothing but the best. Health, wealth, love, joy, prosperity, most of all, wisdom, family, wisdom. All right, let's be wise. But at the same time, man, let's attack this crazy problem and let's get more understanding underneath our belt. And with that, family, I'm out. I love you guys. I'm out. Peace.
Yes, we're moving on.